Valerie Sheridan with Easy Peasy Living. Thank you for joining me again for some more Wednesday wisdom. And we are on week 5 of our Good Habits Challenge. If you've missed weeks 1 through 4, I encourage you to go back and take a look at those. But for week 5, this is actually, this was a game changer for me when I started adapting this habit. And it's really kind of a two-parter. I call it Capture Your Thoughts, but it's really about both capturing your thoughts and consistently reviewing them. So let's focus first on part 1. Part 1, capturing your thoughts. Why is this important? Well, you know, as we go about our everyday lives, we're busy people and a million little thoughts pop into your head. It could be something really important. I need to take the car for its emissions test before the deadline next week. Or it could be something a little bit less important. You know, I want to send a thank you note for a gift that I received. So it's, you know, the chances are pretty great that you're not going to remember to do those things later unless you write them down somewhere or somehow capture them in a system that you're going to see later. So, you know, you kind of have two choices. Anytime a thought pops into your head, you can either do it right then and there, or you can create the reminder. Otherwise, chances are really good that you're going to forget. And when we are trying to keep all of that in our head, it's competing for our memory cell space. That actually adds a level of stress to our lives that we may not even really be aware is bubbling right beneath the surface there, but it's there. So in order to relieve that and to make sure that you aren't going to have to worry that you're going to forget these things, capture it somewhere. So first, you need to come up with a system that's going to work for you. For me, what works is I have an app in my phone where I can put most of my to-do items. I also rely heavily on my Echo Dot. If I need to remember to do something, I create a reminder right then and there. And that's handy because you can create a reminder for months down the road. So that's another option. There's also shopping lists. You can use your Echo Dot for that, or you can have an app in your phone. Some people may be more comfortable with pen and paper, and that's absolutely fine if that is going to work for you. But the key here is to make sure that A, you are being consistent about putting it in the same spot. Have a notebook or a day planner or something along those lines that you carry around with you. And as soon as you think of something, you immediately write it down in this spot, okay? So part 2 is retrieving that information because let's face it, it doesn't do any good to create lists and then never look at it again. You're just gonna forget everything that was on it, right? So for this, you wanna have the habit of sitting down and consistently reviewing what you have captured. And again, since mine is in my phone, I'm actually looking at my phone, looking at my to-do list, my calendar, and my shopping list constantly. And I get a big charge out of crossing things off the list, so that actually motivates me to get them done. If you are a pen and paper person, then keeping this little notebook with you and having a time where you sit down and you actually just read through, have I done everything today? And what are the things that I know I'm not going to get done today that I need to make sure that I have on tomorrow's list? If you are someone who writes things down on to-do lists and then leaves them randomly all over the house, you're not going to remember them. You're not going to remember where you put the list, or the list gets lost, or something else gets piled on top of it. So that's why I'm really emphasizing the need to have one single particular spot where you can go and see everything that you have captured. So I hope that you guys will give this a try. If you have any questions, please email me at valerie@easypeasyliving.com. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of the other good habits that are going to be coming your way and all the other free advice that I offer on Wednesdays. So join me again here next week for week number 6. And until then, keep it easy peasy.